Got a question for you. Do you know what it's like to be hungry? Really hungry. That pain, that uncomfortable twinge that just seems to get worse with every passing moment. You almost feel like you can't do anything until you get a bite to eat.
Yeah, well, for most of us, we have the luxury of walking into the kitchen and making a meal, or perhaps heading to a restaurant to get something to eat. Well, today we want you to imagine that feeling and think of how it would impact a child.
Because sadly, it does impact children right here on Delmarva. And a lot of them don't have that luxury of easily finding something to eat. Joining us this afternoon to tell us more about it, Development Officer with Children and Families First, this is Laura Rimmer, and Board Member Jennifer Kaufman. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for
Wonderful having you here. So, Laura, hunger is real here on Delmarva.
It is. Food insecurity is absolutely something that is present pretty much in every community, regardless of socioeconomic status. And the drive that we're here to talk about today actually came as a direct result of Delaware First Lady Tracy Quillen Carney's First Chance Delaware initiative, which is to ensure that all children have a first chance to succeed in life.
Do you find that a lot of people really don't or are not aware of how prevalent hunger is around here?
The one great thing I can say about the Delmarva community is that in my experience, they've been very generous and they care a great deal. They respond very quickly when you bring something to their attention. I do think that there's probably a misunderstanding that food insecurity is more than just a non-access to food. It's a lack of access to the nutritious food that will actually support healthy development.
So, can you describe for us the impact on a child of not having that food?
We know from the brain science that toxic stress in childhood has lifelong negative impacts.
Lifelong?
Lifelong. That it can affect social skills, economic, health for an entire lifetime. While food insecurity is not a defined adverse childhood experience, it is absolutely vital to the formula of nurturing children to reach their full potential.
Okay, so Children and Families First strives to help in these situations. Tell us, I guess, its mission.
We are a Delaware-based nonprofit. We have offices in every county, and we base a lot of our programs on community home visiting, especially the programs that are going to benefit from this particular drive. Our mission is to help children facing adversity on their journey through adulthood. So we provide a continuum of services that address every phase of family life to help children and their families reach their full potential.
Okay. All right. So, Jen, I'm sorry, I feel like we ignored you here for a moment. Didn't mean to apologize. Now, you're also a trainer at Rise, right?
I am, and a group fitness instructor as well.
In Rehoboth Beach?
In Rehoboth Beach.
Okay.
Yep.
So, in everything that's going on here, you need help from the community.
We do.
Right?
Yeah.
So, what's going on?
And so I'm a board member of Children and Families First. I'm very honored to be a part of the organization, and I support it so much. Its mission is one of the best organizations I can think of spending my time. Now, I'm a personal trainer at Rise Fitness and Adventure, and I'm proud to say that the owners of Rise, Amanda and Ryan Peters, have been super helpful in the community and all sorts of fundraising organizations. So when I was at a board meeting recently, I said, you know, I really want to put together a program where we have our community members can tangibly help the mission of Children and Families First. So with that, I was able to introduce Amanda and Ryan to Laura, and here we are with this program. So it's been amazing.
Wow.
Tell me about it's 34 feet to
Yes.
defeat childhood hunger.
Yep.
That's the name of it?
It's Rise to the Challenge. We're trying to defeat childhood hunger, and we use the 34-foot analogy because we have a rock wall at Rise Fitness and Adventure, which WBOC has been out to see before.
Yes,
so what we're trying to do is we have boxes that are 1 by 1 foot, and we're going to stack them all the way to the top of the wall with supplies for our children.
34 feet.
34 feet, and we're hoping to exceed that.
Nice. Okay, so what are you hoping to gather in the way of supplies?
So we're looking for baby food, toddler food, diapers, and wipes. And there's a huge comprehensive list at...
It's on the Children and Families First website at cffde.org/items drive.
Okay.
We'll
We'll have that
to
on
get
our
that
website.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Laura, all of them will support local pregnant and women and families.
Yes, all of the supplies from this drive are very specifically going to support the two nurse home visiting programs at Children and Families First. So we have Nurse Family Partnership and Healthy Families America. Those programs are for low-income pregnant mothers, where we partner them up with a free nurse who can start with them from 28 weeks pregnant and stays with them until, depending on the program, the child is 2 or 3 years old. The goal being a healthy pregnancy, a healthy birth weight, appropriate child development, and appropriate child nutrition. And these programs are research proven to create positive results for childhood readiness for school, lowered abuse and neglect numbers, and healthier pregnancy and birth weights.
So have you heard anything back from the families you've reached out and touched?
One of the things that never fails to touch my heart about these programs is our nurses obviously go into the homes by nature of home visiting with these moms, and they will tell me constantly that they're invited to be in the birthing room the day the child is born, and they're oftentimes one of the first people that's asked to hold that child.
Really?
Which shows with such amazing resonance for anyone who remembers holding their child after they were born, how much trust is there, what a strong relationship that is, and how important that nurturing and education and empowerment is for that family to change from this generation to the next.
Wow.
That is amazing. Okay, so where can our viewers drop off items?
At Rise Fitness and Adventure in Rehoboth Beach. The address is 35770 Airport Road, and you can drop it anytime that Rise is open, and it's open from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. during the week, and then it's also open on Saturdays and Sundays from 6 to 8 on Saturday and 7 to 5 on Sunday.
But you only have, what, a little less than 2 weeks?
June 1st is our date. Yep.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay. All right, well, we got to make this happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to make this happen.
And there's one last thing that you can do to participate in this drive too, which is really cool, because obviously that rock wall is pretty impressive.
Right.
Well, Rise Fitness has been extremely generous, and they have offered to end out this drive with us by offering a Climbing Over Challenges obstacle night on Friday, June 1st, when we're kind of taking in the final donations. From 4 to 8 p.m. You can go on the website again and register in advance. You have to be 8 years old to do it.
Yeah.
But the $20 per person climbing fee, 100% of that will also be donated to our Nurse Family Partnership. So
Wow.
you'll get to check out that rock wall and give it a chance yourself. See how you can climb over an obstacle.
So
Sounds like fun, doesn't
don't
it?
get carried away here. Thank you to Rise.
Sure. Thank you.
For all of
Yeah.
Thank
Laura
you very
Rimmer
much.
and Jen
So much.
Kaufman
Thank you
with
very
Children
much.
and Families First. Thank you so much for coming in and talking about this. Good luck.